Just a quick one. I was recently talking to a young man who's got a terrible eating disorder that's impinging on every aspect of his life. And although he's desperate to recover and feels he could recover, he's in two minds because there's a family event coming up in a month or two's time, and he thinks maybe he should wait till after that. Now, a lot of people would think that's just another way of procrastinating and putting off the inevitable, and it is really, but I really sympathise with him. But it was reminding me of a book I read years and years ago. It was a famous old book, Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, by Susan Jeffers. Now, the book's main thrust is, of course, if you're anxious about doing something, the only way to remove that anxiety is actually do it. So if you, say, for instance, frightened of phoning someone up in case they might say something to you terrible, and you keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, sooner or later, you're going to have to phone them up. And as soon as you phone them up, that anxiety will go because, well, you can't worry about it anymore. It's done and dusted. Now, there's a subtext in Susan's book, and it's this. Somebody asked her, Susan, if pushing against the envelope, if doing things that causes anxiety is so stressful, why do we bother? Why don't we just stay where we are in our safe little bubble? And Susan says, very astutely, because it's more scary to stay where you are than to actually do something. So just think about that with this poor lad. He's scared of making a move, but if he thinks about it, would he prefer to stay where he is for the next week, the next month, the next decade, before he actually does something about it? So the time is never right. The time to recover is always now. And if you need a bit of help in doing so, just give me a ring. My name's Dr. Tony Henshall, and I specialise in helping people with bulimia and binge eating.